Stop everything you're doing and listen to me, but listen with your full attention. Let your hands pause. Let your mind quiet down. Let your heart come forward for a moment, because what you are hearing right now is not an accident, not an algorithm, not luck, not random timing. You did not stumble into this moment. You did not just happen to be here. I, the Lord your God, brought you here. I guided your steps to this exact place, to this exact message, because something serious is moving in the spiritual realm, and you needed to be positioned to receive what I am releasing. This is not just another video. This is not ordinary sound passing through your ears. This is a call from heaven today. You made the best choice of your day when you chose to listen. You placed me at the center, even if your life feels messy, even if your faith feels tired, even if your situation looks like it has been stuck for too long. And listen closely, my son, my daughter. The moment you put me first, something begins to unlock that you cannot fully see yet. Something shifts in the unseen before it ever shows up in the seen. Something changes in the atmosphere around your life before it ever changes your bank account. Something moves in your destiny before it moves in your calendar. So receive this with reverence. Receive this with seriousness. Because today I am not coming to entertain you. I am coming to realign you. I am coming to restore you. I am coming to break cycles. I am coming to open doors. I am coming to release provision. I am coming to lift shame off your name. I am coming to end a season of humiliation. I am coming to silence the voice that has been tormenting your nights. I'm coming to answer the question you whispered when nobody was listening. God, how much longer? Listen, I decree, in my authority, no more lack, no more shame, no more humiliation, no more constant squeezing, constant pressure, constant embarrassment. The cycle of pain ends today. The cycle of delay ends today. The cycle of almost, the cycle of not enough, the cycle of one step forward and two steps back, it ends today. I am activating a new season over your life. A season you did not manufacture, a season you did not force, a season that comes from my hand, a season of unexpected blessings, where the little multiplies, where what was blocked begins to flow, where what was shut begins to open, where what was impossible becomes reality. Get ready, because what I'm about to do will not be hidden. It will not be small. It will not be a quiet, barely noticeable change. It will be visible. It will be public. It will be undeniable. Even those who doubted you will have to acknowledge that it was not luck, not coincidence, not human strength, not manipulation. It was me, your God, who did it. Listen to me, my son. Listen to me, my daughter. I saw the days you tried to act normal while your heart was heavy. I saw the mornings you woke up already tired. I saw the nights you stared at the ceiling, replaying numbers in your mind, thinking about bills, thinking about rent, thinking about groceries, thinking about your children, thinking about obligations, thinking about the way money disappeared faster than it came. I saw you calculating and recalculating, moving things around, skipping something, delaying something, praying quietly, hoping nobody noticed how tight it had become. I saw the smile you forced so people would not ask questions. I saw the silent tears you swallowed because you did not want to be a burden. I saw you checking your phone, your email, your mailbox, your bank account, waiting for something to change, waiting for a sign, waiting for a breakthrough, waiting for money, waiting for relief. And you whispered it, sometimes out loud, sometimes only in your spirit. Lord, how much longer? You wondered if you were forgotten. You wondered if your prayers hit a ceiling. You wondered why it seemed easier for others. You wondered why doors opened for them and stayed closed for you. You wondered why your effort felt unseen. You wondered if you missed something, if you failed somewhere, if you were being punished. Hear me now. You were not abandoned. You were not ignored. You were not invisible. While you were staring at what you lacked, I was watching what I was preparing. While you were counting what was missing, I was arranging what would return. While you were worried about money, I was building something deeper than money inside you: endurance, humility, wisdom, and a faith that does not collapse under pressure. But today, I am answering you. Today, I am responding to your "how much longer?" Today, I am stepping into your story with a fresh decree, and I want you to listen carefully, because I am not a God of empty words. When I speak, my word carries weight. When I decree, my decree carries power. When I promise, I perform. I am the one who multiplied the widow's oil when she thought she had nothing left. I am the one who fed a crowd with bread and fish that looked too small. I am the one who sent manna in the wilderness when there was no store, no field, no supply chain, no visible source. I am the one who caused water to flow out of rock when there was no river in sight. I am the one who provides from places you cannot imagine. I am the one who creates a way when there is no way. And today, I am releasing over your life an anointing of multiplication. Yes, I am releasing an anointing of multiplication. Not the kind that depends on your perfect conditions. Not the kind that depends on everyone liking you. Not the kind that depends on you having everything lined up. My multiplication is supernatural. My multiplication is holy. My multiplication is not limited by your lack. My multiplication is not intimidated by your debt. My multiplication is not stopped by your past. My multiplication is not delayed by what people said about you. That little you have in your hands, that seed that seems insignificant, that project that seems too small, that idea you almost abandoned, that business you tried to keep alive with your last strength, that skill you carry quietly, that work you do behind the scenes, I will breathe on it. I will place my hand on it. I will cause what was little to become much. I will cause what looked limited to become abundant. I will cause what felt stagnant to begin moving. Because when I step in, nothing stays the same. And you know that money you thought you would never see again? That amount you assumed was gone forever? That payment that got delayed? That money that was withheld? That money connected to a case, to a document, to a signature, to an approval, to a release? Hear me. I am bringing it back. I am restoring it. I am releasing it. I'm moving heaven and earth in ways you cannot track to put back into your hands what was tied up, what was blocked, what was delayed. There are chains I am breaking right now, chains you could not break by effort alone. There are spiritual blockages I am tearing down, walls that were invisible but real. There are fortresses in the unseen that have been resisting your progress, resisting your peace, resisting your ability to keep money, resisting your ability to build, resisting your ability to move forward. There have been spirits of poverty that tried to attach themselves to your family line, spirits of scarcity that tried to make you believe you were destined to struggle, spirits of shame that tried to make you feel guilty for wanting stability, spirits of fear that tried to keep you small and silent. I am breaking them. I am dismantling them. I am cutting the cords. I am destroying the agreements made against your prosperity. I declare every curse spoken over your finances is losing its grip. Every evil eye, every envy, every hidden jealousy aimed at your progress is being exposed and uprooted. Every word that said you would never rise is being overturned. Every label placed on you, not enough, always behind, always struggling, always broke, I cancel it. I tear it off. I replace it with my word. Listen, contracts are being signed, offers are coming, opportunities are forming. Doors that have been locked are beginning to loosen. Doors you tried to push open in your own strength and could not, I am opening by my authority. Resources are moving, help is being arranged, connections are being aligned. People you never expected will become instruments in my hand to bless you, not out of pity, not out of random kindness, but because I command it, because I direct it, because I orchestrate it. But hear me, my child, do not let anxiety steal your rest. Do not let fear paralyze your faith. Do not let stress become your religion. I am your God. I do not lie, I do not fail, I am never late. My timing is perfect, and my timing is also precise. You think you lost time. I can redeem time. You think you missed a season. I can restore seasons. You think you are behind. I can accelerate what looks delayed. As you hear this word, angels are being released, orders are being given in the spiritual realm, unlockings are happening, paths are opening, answers are coming, miracles are materializing. Because when I speak, my word does not return empty. It accomplishes what I sent it to do. Look at me, my son. Look at me, my daughter. Take your eyes off the crisis. Take your eyes off the debt. Take your eyes off the fear. Take your eyes off scarcity. Take your eyes off the numbers that try to intimidate you. Fix your eyes on my promises, because I prosper you in the midst of lack. I honor you in the midst of humiliation. I lift you up in the midst of rejection. I bring you into spaces you did not think you could enter. I seat you at tables you were once excluded from. Some people looked at you and quietly decided you would not make it. They watched you struggle and assumed that was your identity. They saw your silence and thought you had nothing. They saw your simple ways and thought you were insignificant. They saw your tears and thought you were finished. But while they were declaring your end, I was writing your beginning. While they spoke of your fall, I was preparing your elevation. While they mocked your process, I was arranging your miracle. And I am telling you something you need to hear. Your name is being mentioned in places you have never walked into. Meetings are happening in your favor without your knowledge. Conversations are taking place behind doors you cannot see. Decisions are being reconsidered. Papers are being revisited. Someone is remembering you. Someone is being prompted to contact you. Someone is being moved to approve what they delayed. Someone is being instructed to open what they closed. I am placing your name in the memory of people who have the power to change your story. And I will do it in a way that leaves no doubt it was my hand. But I must warn you with love, when abundance arrives, do not forget your God. Do not forget the source when you finally touch the blessing. Do not treat the miracle like a trophy and then abandon the one who gave it. I do not bless you only to meet your needs. I bless you so my name will be glorified through your life. I prosper you so your home becomes a testimony. I increase you so your family line changes. I multiply you so your life becomes an altar, a living witness, so that when people look, they can say, truly, that was God. Now listen, because this is also a moment of agreement. Do not keep this word locked inside you. Share this word with someone you love, someone who is tired, someone who is discouraged, someone who needs hope. And yes, I am speaking to you plainly. Click like on this video as an act of faith, not for vanity, not for numbers, but as a spiritual agreement that says, Lord, I am here, I am listening, I receive. When you do that, this word will reach more people who need it, and you become part of that rescue. And comment below with your voice. Write, I receive, I take possession, I believe. Write it, because when you declare it, you align your heart with what I have decreed. You are not buying a miracle with a comment. You are not earning money with a like. You are simply agreeing with heaven instead of agreeing with fear. I declare, starting today, your days of shame will be replaced with days of honor. Your days of lack will be replaced with abundance. Your days of embarrassment will be replaced with celebration. What you lost, I will restore to you double. What was taken from you, I will give back multiplied. What was delayed, I will accelerate. What was blocked, I will unlock. I am the God who multiplies. I am the God who surprises. I am the God who turns deserts into gardens, tears into testimonies, scarcity into plenty, closed doors into open paths. And I am telling you, even this month, there will be testimonies. Even this month, there will be unexpected phone calls. Even this month, there will be approvals that come faster than you imagined. Even this month, there will be money that shows up from a direction you did not plan. Even this month, you will see movement where there was stagnation. Do not fear. Rest. Trust. I am in control. I take care of you. I fight for you. I raise up the right people at the right time. I move what must be moved. I silence what must be silenced. I organize what has been chaotic. I restore what has been broken. I multiply what has been small. I prosper what has been overlooked. And before heaven and earth I declare, a time of unexpected blessings and multiplied provision has begun in your life. Receive it, for it is yours. It was prepared by me. The one who promised is me. The one who will fulfill it is me. And listen carefully. What I have begun to release, no one can stop. Not envy, not curses, not the evil eye, not gossip, not contrary words, not any decree of darkness. No one touches what is mine. The one who chose you was me. The one who set you apart was me. The one who wrote your story was me. And the one who is releasing today this anointing of multiplication, growth, and unexpected blessings over your house is me, your God. You have been through more than people know. You survived things you never posted. You fought battles you never announced. You carried responsibilities that felt heavier than your hands. You kept showing up even when you felt empty. You kept believing even when your faith felt like a thin thread. And there were moments you wanted to quit. Moments you looked at your project and thought, it's too late. Moments you looked at your dream and thought, it's too small. Moments you looked at money and thought, it will never be enough. Hear me. That is not your ending. That project you almost gave up on, I am breathing on it. That door you stopped hoping would open, I am turning the handle. That answer you thought would never come, I am releasing it. I am opening the heavens in your favor. I am commanding the winds to blow for you. I am aligning divine connections. I am causing business to flow. I am causing your work to be recognized. I am causing your efforts to be rewarded. I am causing money to come and money to remain. Because some of you have seen money come and then disappear, come and then vanish, come and then be swallowed by emergencies. I am not only bringing money, I am bringing wisdom, management, stability, and peace. And I tell you again, what I'm about to do will be so visible, so undeniable, so surprising, that even those who doubted you will have to recognize it was not luck, not chance, not human merit. It was heaven's intervention. Prepare your house, prepare your mind, prepare your habits, because I am bringing new things, great things, things you did not even ask for. There are documents being released. There are decisions being reversed. There are contracts that were shelved that will be reopened. There are amounts that were blocked that will be unblocked. There are debts being cancelled. There are credits being approved. There are doors that have been stalled for years that will suddenly begin moving in your direction. And do not misunderstand me. What I am releasing is not crumbs. I am not the God of leftovers. I am the God of abundance, the God of overflow, the God of more than enough. The world knows limitation. I know multiplication. The world knows scarcity. I know supply. The world knows fear. I know peace. And whoever walks under my word will live what the world cannot explain. But keep this in your heart. Everything I place in your hands is not only for you. It is for your house, for your children, for your descendants. It is for a legacy. It is for a testimony. It is so your family line can look back and say, God changed everything. It is so that your story becomes a marker of my faithfulness. Your home will be called a house of miracles. Your name will be connected to victory. Your story will be remembered as proof that those who trust me are never put to shame. And if your spirit still trembles, if you still have doubts because you have been disappointed before, listen. I am not a man that I should lie. I do not tease my children with promises. I do not show you a door and then mock you with a lock. I am faithful, and my faithfulness is not dependent on your feelings. Now I want to take you deeper, because there has been warfare around your finances. Some of you have dealt with patterns you could not explain. Money comes, then a sudden crisis. Money comes, then a sudden expense. Progress begins, then a sudden setback. Peace arrives, then a sudden attack. That is not always natural. There are spiritual forces that try to keep you trapped in survival mode, because if you are always fighting to breathe, you have no strength to build, no energy to dream, no capacity to serve, no space to grow. But today, I am interrupting that pattern. I am sending help ahead of you. I'm releasing intervention beyond what you can do. And hear this. I have assigned my warrior, the Archangel Michael, to move on your behalf. Not because you are powerless, but because I am showing you that the battle was never only in the natural. Michael is being dispatched to break hidden chains, to dismantle traps, to expose agreements made against your prosperity, to tear down fortresses of delay, and to open what has been sealed. There are hidden treasures along your path. There are blessings that darkness tried to conceal. There are resources that were withheld. There are opportunities that were delayed. There are inheritances that were tangled. There are approvals that were stalled. There are payments that were frozen. And I, the Lord of hosts, am opening spiritual vaults and heavenly storehouses. I am breaking locks of delay. I am destroying walls of resistance. I am unmasking what tried to hide your portion. You planted in tears, my child. You sowed in secret. You obeyed when nobody applauded you. You kept your integrity when compromise looked easier. You prayed when your emotions were numb. You gave when it was inconvenient. You worked when you felt unseen. And some even mocked you. They said your faith was foolish. They said prayer does nothing. They said you were wasting time. But I kept record of every seed. I gathered every tear. I saw every act of faithfulness. I heard every prayer, even the silent ones, even the ones you could not finish because your throat tightened with pain. And today has come the time of harvest, and your harvest will not be natural. It will be supernatural, because when I multiply, I do not multiply according to human logic. I multiply according to my storehouses, and my storehouses do not run dry. I can do in days what people expect in years. I can change a story with one phone call, with one message, with one signature, with one meeting, with one yes. I can bring money through a door you never considered. I can restore what was stolen. I can return what was delayed. I can redeem what looked wasted. So I am calling you into agreement again. Like this video in faith. Share this word with someone who needs hope. And write in the comments, I receive. Write, I take possession of my blessings, my miracles, and my multiplication. Because your declaration is not a performance, it is alignment. You are telling your own spirit to stop agreeing with fear. You are telling the atmosphere around your life that you belong to me. You are telling darkness that you will not bow to scarcity. And I tell you, your name is in my hands, your house is under my wings, your family is surrounded by my protection, your future is being rewritten by my power. I am removing stumbling blocks from your path. I am breaking chains that were hidden. I am destroying strongholds that kept you from advancing. And I am bringing acceleration. I am moving miracles forward. I am releasing blessings that were scheduled later, and I am bringing them into the now. You are going to live days you never imagined, even in your best dreams. You will look at your bank account and wonder how it happened. You will open your calendar and find invitations, opportunities, and offers you did not chase. You will see people who once ignored you now reaching out, honoring you, valuing you, not because you begged, not because you forced, but because I placed your name in their memory and I positioned you for favor. And listen to this. This is only the beginning. I am inaugurating a new cycle in your life. A cycle where blessings follow you. You will no longer run after blessings in panic. They will run after you in order. Because I am the one who blesses you. I am the one who multiplies your resources. I am the one who expands your territory. I am the one who makes you grow, prosper, and be honored. But I am also doing something deeper than money. Money will come. provision will come, open doors will come, restoration will come. Yet the truest miracle is what I am building inside you. I led you to the edge not to destroy you, but to reveal you. I allowed pressure not to break you, but to shape you. I allowed hunger not to humiliate you, but to teach you dependence on me. True faith does not live and die by numbers. True faith stands even when the bank balance trembles, because it knows the source does not tremble. Now that your heart has been softened, now that your pride has been stripped, now that your spirit has learned to cling to me, now I can trust you with what I did not trust you with before. Yes, I will give you what others lost. I will open doors others tried to force and could not. Because you waited, because you obeyed even without understanding, because you did not let go of me when everything around you screamed for you to quit. So hear me. That news you thought was distant is coming closer. And it will change things. It will change your options. It will change your peace. It will change your voice. It will change the reach of your life. Your testimony will be alive. Words will not be enough to explain it, because it will be miracle upon miracle, restoration upon restoration, healing upon healing. And it will begin with the unexpected, a name mentioned, a call, a release, a decision, an opening. Heaven is moving now. The angels are positioned. The earth is being prepared. Favor is being poured out. So I invite you, give me all of you. Not just your need, but your heart. Not just your request, but your trust. Come to me with an open soul. Come with your doubts, your scars, your fears. I do not reject the broken. I restore the broken and make them precious. Open your mouth and say, Lord, here I am. Not just to receive money, not just to receive provision, but to live with purpose. Because everything I am about to release carries responsibility. It carries purpose. It carries assignment. It will bless your descendants. It will mark your house. It will shift your lineage. You thought your story was shrinking, but I tell you it is expanding. You thought your life was closing in, but I tell you it is opening up. Even this month, I will place you into new conversations, new rooms, new decisions, new opportunities, not by force, but by honor, by revelation, by destiny. You will touch what you dreamed of in tears. You will embrace what seemed distant. You will look back and thank me that you did not give up. Now prove that you believe. Like this video in faith. Share it with someone who needs to know that God can change everything, even this month. And write in the comments clearly, I receive this unexpected news. I take possession of my restoration. I take possession of my multiplication. Write it as a seal. Write it as agreement. Write it as a declaration that you will not partner with fear anymore. And I, your God, declare over you, money will not control you, but money will serve the purpose I place in your hands. You will not be a slave to lack. You will not be trapped in cycles. You will not live under shame. I am bringing order. I am bringing release. I am bringing provision. I am bringing peace. I am bringing open doors. I am bringing visible testimony. Receive it now, my son. Receive it now, my daughter. What I have begun, no one can stop. What I have decreed, no one can cancel. What I have spoken, I will fulfill. And soon, sooner than you think, you will say with your own mouth in front of people who watched you struggle, the Lord did this. And they will have to agree. So rest, trust, stay faithful, stay aligned, stay humble. Keep your hands clean and your heart open. Because the season is shifting, the doors are opening, the chains are breaking, the fortresses are falling, the spirit of poverty is losing its grip, the spirit of scarcity is being uprooted. And my anointing of multiplication is being released over your life. I am your God. I have not forgotten you. I have not failed you. I have not left you, and I am not finished with you. Now receive, because it is yours.